What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Texas Rangers report. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over 5 players that I've been very impressed with so far in spring training. But if you're brand new to the channel, make sure to subscribe right now because I'm your #1 source for all things Texas Rangers right now during spring training and as we head toward the regular season. So make sure to hit that big red button right now. The first player that I've been very impressed with, and it's pretty obvious, is Joey Gallo. As I'm filming this, he's played in 3 games so far. He's hit 3 home runs, and that's very impressive. With spring training, you shouldn't be looking too much at the stats. You should also be looking at the quality of plate appearance that they're having and how hard they're hitting the ball, and Joey Gallo is doing all of that, and he's playing a good right field as well. So it's good to see Joey Gallo crushing the ball as well, because if he's able to get back to his 2019 form with his 2020 defense, I think that Joey Gallo could be in the running for an MVP this year. And if the Rangers are out of contention, it could also help boost his trade value. So the second guy that I've been impressed with so far in spring training is Ronald Guzman. I honestly did not have faith in Ronald Guzman to prove himself to make the roster, but he has come out guns and blazing this year in spring training, and I do think he'll make the roster now. As I'm filming this video, he has a batting average right around 500. He hit a home run off Lucas Giolito against the White Sox. He's making hard contact, and we already know that he is a great defender. It's just been his hitting ability, and he's showing that he could be a good hitter. He went down to winter ball this summer and he raked, but I didn't know how that would translate to Major League Baseball, and it's translating to spring training right now. We've known in the past, like, Ringo Odor has good spring trainings and it doesn't translate. However, I think it might be different with Ronald Guzman, and now that he is having a good spring training, I think it could help him make the roster. I've made videos on trade rumors for Guzman because he doesn't have any minor league options, so the Rangers would have to designate him for assignment if they didn't have him make the roster. But the way things are going, he could be a really solid first baseman for the Rangers if that hit tool is working. I mean, we do have Nate Lau, however, 2 good players is a good combination to have, and Ronald Guzman is working on his versatility as he's played 1 game in the outfield as well, and I know that Nate Lau can also play some third base, so maybe we can see Nate Lau at third base sometimes, Guzman in the outfield, and maybe sometimes they'll play DH. But I think the message that Chris Woodward is trying to show to these players is that they might have to give some of their pride away in order to maybe get their bat in the lineup. But yeah, I've been very impressed what Ronald Guzman has done in spring training so far. The third guy on this list is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He impressed me last spring training, and then he went into spring training 2.0. He impressed me, and he impressed me when he got this Gold Glove, and he's carried it into this spring training as well. He hasn't put up crazy stats like Joey Gallo or Ronald Guzman. However, he does have some of the better offensive stats on the Rangers roster right now in spring training. We all know what he can do with his glove. He won a Gold Glove in 2020 at the third base position, but now they're moving him over the shortstop this year. I think he'll do just fine over at shortstop. However, it seems like Chris Woodward wants to use Isaiah Kiner-Falefa at the top of the batting order, maybe at like the number 2 slot in the lineup, and he has gotten off to a pretty hot start in spring training. So that's very good to see, but also with Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, it's looking like he wants to take on a leadership role with the Rangers. He has a lot of confidence right now, so that's very good to see, and I want that out of my shortstop, especially for somebody who only probably has a window of 1 year, because we probably could sign Trevor Story next year. So this is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa's year to put up or shut up. The fourth guy that has impressed me in spring training is Kyle Gibson. He's only pitched 1 inning, but he is going to be our #1 starter this year, and he had a very bad 2020 season after we signed him to a 3-year deal, and when he pitched his 1 inning in spring training, it was very good. He looks like he could be our top of the line starter for 2021. I don't think he's going to be an ace like Yu Darvish or Lance Lynn. However, I think he could be a tier below a front-of-the-line starter because we signed him to be a middle-of-the-rotation guy. So that's what I expect from him. And he put on a really good showing in spring training. And he has said that he's working on a cutter. So that could be another good feature to his game, to have more pitches in his arsenal to choose from. So that could give him some new matchups to feature. But I think Kyle Gibson is on a good path to have a resurgent year in 2021. And the last player on this list at number 5, I have Spencer Patton. The Rangers signed him to a minor league deal this offseason. He previously played in the MLB. He went over to Japan, and now he's back in the MLB. He is the only guy that is not on the 40-man roster right now. He has an uphill battle to even make the roster, but he's impressed so far. He's pitched 2 innings. He has a 0 ERA as I'm filming this video. And I know those stats really don't mean too much, but he's probably been one of the best relievers that has come out of the bullpen for the Rangers in spring training. And the Rangers have had some success signing players from Japan. So this could be another thing that they're trying to replicate, because they signed Tony Barnett from Japan. He's been a good reliever. Chris Martin, we traded him for Colby Allard. Joely Rodriguez, he's in our bullpen this year. But also people in South Korea and Japan, they all played last year, so they all got good workloads. So that might just be something that helps him make the roster, kind of like Kohei Ariara and Hyun-Jong Yang. That's kind of why the Rangers signed him, because they all had good workloads last year. So let me know who you think has had a good start to spring training right now. Those are my 5. I really think Joey Gallo and Ronald Guzman have had great starts. But let me know what you think in the comments section down below. I'll do another video on 5 players that have had bad starts to spring training. So make sure you stay tuned for that episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.